Hi, everyone. It's Michael Citron with the Parkland Para team at Remax Park Creek. It's Friday. I'm excited. The market's picking up. Real estate's doing so well right now, and people are going back to work. I see lots of businesses opening, and I'm truly blessed to be working with an amazing team at the Citron Group here at Remax Park Creek, Parkland Para, and wanted to get into the market update for April 2020. Obviously, the statistics are always a little bit delayed, so we have the full numbers as closed sales take a little bit longer for agents to close them out, to be honest. So have the information here for you, and I'm going to start sharing the screen so we could go over all of the market update. So let's start this. Okay, so April's real estate market update in the city of Parkland. Again, here's our amazing team at the bottom corner. You can see that we work with every day, and it's doing so well to help all of our clients at the current time and be able to help you with all your real estate needs as we get into the summer selling season. So we'll start off by going over the numbers. So right now, the April market update for single family from 2020 to last year. So we've had 48 sales, closed sales in the month of April, where last year we only had 35. So it shows you that we were really, really on pace to have an amazing year in 2020 until the coronavirus came in. But even with it starting, as of January and February, we still had a 37 percentage increase from 2019 to 2020 year over year. So that's really good news. The median sales price actually went up just a little bit, $10,000, but it's still showing a strong real estate market in Parkland from April 2019 to 20. The dollar volume went up 23%. The percentage of the original list price received, I always say that's a good number when you're interviewing an agent. What's their list to sales price ratio? Many agents have 10, 15, 20%. That they sell homes within the asking price, but this actually went up. So it's 94.8%. For our team, we're selling houses within 1 to 3% of the listing price. So we're selling it way over the average in the overall city of Parkland. So remember that when you're thinking of selling, that's a really good indicator of how good the agent can properly price your house and promote it to get it sold as close to, if not at the sales asking price. Median time on market. So it's actually been really good this April from last April with a 33.7% drop. So it's taking less time to sell houses. We've seen in the last few months that it has been taking a little longer to sell properties in the overall market, especially in the luxury sector of the market. So we are definitely seeing that. So be careful to understand that if you are looking to put your house on the market, it might take a little bit more time, especially in that luxury market, like $1 million price point. So definitely think of that and be informed when you're looking to put your home on the market. The pending sales. This number is where it certainly has dropped. So last year, this is important. In April of 2019, there were 63 homes that went under contract. And that's a really good indicator of what the market's doing. And in this April of 2020, there were only 24 homes that went under contract. So that's almost a 62% drop in pending sales. So I think the market's starting to pick up. I think we'll have more sales as we get into the summer selling season. Kids are getting out of school next week. They're virtually in it, but I really do believe that a lot of people will still make transitions in jobs and make moves like they've always done historically, especially in Parkland during the time. That's our selling season. But I do see that these pending sales, is a big drop from last year. So I'm hoping it will increase. I'm hoping that we'll see more sales to compensate for a very low April month. New listings. This is good if you're thinking of selling your house. There was 86 new listings put on the market in April 2019. This April, there was only 60. So there was a 30+% drop in inventory. So there's not a lot of homes to look for. if you're in the market right now, and that's good for a seller. So typically the inventory goes up. We see more listings coming on the market. We will see more inventory come up in the next, few days to month, as I think people will see the light at the end of the tunnel here, as people are going back to work. And I think people will get, out of the virtual and want to see houses a little bit more. The inventory of homes. This is a good indicator to see what's going on in the market right now. There currently, in 2019, we had 268 homes for sale, single family. There's only 203. That number fluctuates on a daily basis, but definitely less homes for sale in the city of Parkland now, just a few months ago. So again, inventory is lower, new listings, less are coming on the market. So if you're looking to sell, you wouldn't have as much competition right now with a lot of serious buyers. People that are coming out there looking at houses right now, they're serious. They're not tire kickers. They're not really, looking at open houses. These people are needing to make a move. And then the month supply of inventory, great indicator. Last year was 6.7 months of supply. That is technically a buyer's market. We're now in the 5 month supply. So that's really a seller's market right now. That's a 25.4% drop in the month supply. So again, inventory less, new homes coming on the market, and then the supply of inventory is less. So this all means that we should see a really V recovery in our market, as we see improvements in the economy. The year to date. So from January till April, you can see the number change. So closed sales, we had 114 last year. We already are way 20% more than last year at this time, 137. So we are really going to pick up some speed, I think, in the coming weeks and months to see even a higher closed sale percentage. So that's really, really positive news. The median sales price, it's only dropped $11,000. That's with all that we're going through. That's not a huge number. The average sales price, I threw that up too. Pretty similar. It dropped 4.3%, but that's a year-over-year number with the pandemic. I'll take it, and that shows why the city of Parkland is such a good value, such a good investment for people to purchase, because our market is definitely less affected than other cities surrounding us. The dollar volume gone up. The percentage of original list price, that list price to sales price ratio, up 2%. That's amazing. More sellers are putting more money in their pockets from what they originally list their house for. The median time on to contract, so when a home gets listed to when it ultimately goes under contract with a buyer, from 97 to 90s, that's less. It's taking 7% less. And then pending sales. This is the number that we've seen affected. 164 through the first, January to April of last year, and this year 47. So just a 10.4% drop. New listings, this is big, almost 20% less new listings coming on the market. So again, if you're a seller, if you're a buyer, you're not going to have as much to choose from. So I really think the market always is a supply and demand. It's economics. If we have low supply and a strong demand, it's always going to push the market up, even through the times we're dealing with. So all the stats and all the videos and all the marketing I've done to show you in these videos, and having our in-house lender, Joe Palapoli, discuss it, it's showing that we're seeing a strong positive transformation through this pandemic. Now, this is the last 3 months, just to give you a real close eye of what's been going on. So the closed sales in February, 26, March, 37, April, 48. I expect May and June to be even stronger months as we see more homes going under contract as people are starting to get back into the market. The median sales price went from 630 to 700. We're back down to 685, but I still take it through this. This is still a strong market. During the months of last year into this year, we still saw homes, the average, median average prices being around that high 6 to 7 number. So it's still really, really positive news. We've seen the dollar volume increase exponentially. The percentage of original list price received, it's gone up consistently. I'll take these numbers. And the median time to contract, this is actually really positive, 94 days to 106 to 61 days. So homes are actually on the market right now are selling quickly because inventory is low. We have a supply of inventory issue, especially in the price points, I would say, from the $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 price point. The luxury market, it's starting to change. I'm seeing more and more sales selling, but definitely those homes are taking a little bit longer to sell. The new listing inventory, very consistent through these last 3 months. And the inventory of homes, we have only seen a 203 homes. So as we get into summer, we see a tremendous increase, 300 up to possibly of available homes. And we don't see that crazy amount as we get into the summer selling season. We're actually very low in inventory. The month supply, we're at 5 months. It's really strong seller's market news if you're thinking about making a move. This is the showing time. This is the stats that we use where when an agent wants to show a house, we use the showing time system. Most agents use it in brokerages. And pre-pandemic, you can see the trend from 2019 to 2020, where look at where, obviously the shelter-in-place order was enacted, and then you see it's gone tremendously back to where it was. So you can see that we're not seeing any difference in showings using this statistical data from the weekly market update, and that's from May 28th. That's so today in the state of Florida. They don't break it down. I wish they did from city and county, but it still shows in Florida where we have a lot of real estate activity, obviously, from north to the south area where we are, that we're seeing a really positive change, a real comeback. And I believe this will also be the V market turnaround that we'll see in the overall market as we get into the summer and into the, into the deeper end of the summer as well. So this is a great indicator for what mortgages have done. I eloquently have had Joe Powell-Poley put this together for us through our interviews, but look at the number. This comes from Freddie Mac, so you can see this is just today announcing what a 30-year fixed mortgage rate is, 3.15%. I've been in the business 15 years. I've never seen the rates this low for 30-year mortgages. 15, 2.62, and a 5/1 arm at 3.13. So if you see the numbers, I pulled back so you could see just from the last year to now. I mean, if you can see what you could have gotten a year ago, I mean, you were already at a 4.25%. You were over a point. And Joe has told me and other, people in the real estate industry, if we watch this, that you can afford so much more. So if you're looking to buy right now, you can actually afford up to $100,000 on average in our city more for a home based on these numbers from last year to where they've come down to. Interest rates are so low right now. You have an opportunity to get in at a record low interest rate, especially if you're going to be living in a home for a longer period of time. Take advantage of that. And, with lower inventory, you can jump right in and really get a great house. So sellers that are thinking about making a move, this is great opportunity for both ways. That if you list your house, you're going to have more buyer activity because there's less inventory. The buyers that are coming in the market can afford to pay more for your home. And then vice versa, when you're ready to maybe sell and then buy, you're going to take advantage of a great opportunity to get a low interest rate. I've just sold a house in Parkland Isles. I didn't even have to put it on the MLS. Stephanie had a buyer for it. They went under contract at full price with our clients. And then our clients quickly were able to get a great deal on a house that they're moving to in Watercrest. And they got an exceptional rate on their mortgage that they couldn't have gotten if they would have sold a year ago. So looking at this pandemic and thinking negatively, it's really, facts don't lie. So these are things that we definitely need to look at when we're looking, at statistical data. So these numbers are really what buyers and sellers should be looking at. The news stations are there to make you watch the news. So keep watching the news if you want to hear negative. But this information is very positive. It's gotten better every market update I've done the last month or two. So please look at this information, use it to make an informed decision. If you're looking to make a move and sell your house, or even looking to buy, both ways work so well for you. You will save thousands, maybe, in the course of your ownership. If you live in the house, we've done statistics, you'll see 50, 60, 70 plus $1,000 by getting an interest rate that's over 1 point less than you could have at a low record interest rate of last year's numbers at 4.25% or so. So results matter. I tell this to people because I've been going on interviews lately, and I see a lot of sellers overprice their houses, lost 6 months plus, time on market, and they failed to sell and lost tens of thousands of dollars just by not pricing the house right, presenting the house right, and doing the right, pre-listing details to get the home ready. and we're ready to help you today. We have an amazing team that will virtually help you, or certainly we're certainly going out to houses now and being safe. We're showing houses safe, keeping our clients' homes at the top of every buyer's list, but doing it in the right way. So if you're interested in making a move as we get right into the kids getting done school early next week, please go to our website, myparklandhomevalue.com, or go to our newly designed website, parklandparrot.com. It's the most visited non-Zillows, Realtor, big branded company websites in Parkland right now. We get over 3,500 unique visitors a day. Please go to our websites. We'd love to earn your business and trust. Please remember us more than ever at this time, your largest financial asset. It's really important to list with an agent that has the experience, that's been through these type of economies and can help you through the process and actually put more money in your pocket and make your move as flawless as possible. We can do that for you. We're excited to help you. We're busy. We're working hard. And I'm blessed to be working with the #1 real estate team for this year, for the last 3 years in Parkland. And we're going to continue to work hard for our clients and elevate our credibility. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. And thank you so much for continuing to watch our episodes. We really appreciate the support and business from all of you. Thank you so much.